What's up, YouTube? I'm doing another video response to those racist ladies in Arizona who had threatened Mexicans. And I made one about maybe a month ago. Okay, my main problem was that they were really rude to them. They made racist jokes and religion jokes, and that's the part that pissed me off the most. But it really did piss me off. And another part that really pissed me off was I didn't know about that video until like December, because I watched it with Copper Vision's video. If you don't know who Copper Cab is, well, I've seen Copper Cab and Copper Vision. He acts different on the Copper Vision channel, and I've known Copper Cab for about a year. Alright, here's MrRepzion's response, and he just witnessed it, but happened a long time ago. Yeah.
Hello, my fellow reptiles. This is a video response to a video I just witnessed and watched, and all I have to say is I'm pretty much disgusted by it. And when you see this video, you'll know exactly what I mean.
This video is about the new law that just passed Arizona's legislature for you fucking illegals to go back to your homeland.
That's one part that really pisses me off, because they're being rude to people, and I think they're a bunch of racist bigots.
Yeah, so grab your burritos and get the fuck out of our country.
Actually, Mexicans came here before whites. Whites came from maybe Australia and Europe. England, Ireland, anywhere in Europe, and maybe even Australia. So we didn't come here first. Indians came here first. You know how they came here? Russia. They walked all the way over from Asia to across the bridge to Canada, and then had America, and then the whites stole it from them. And some Mexicans took the land later and had it for themselves, and then we stole it from them. I think in French and England had some. First there were only 13 colonies. Yeah. US history. It's a great fact.
Because you make our life a living hell.
Oh, really? You know what I like about Mexicans? They do cooking, they do cleaning, they cook for us, and of course, as I said, you know the gas station soda. You can buy one of these at the gas station. If you can find one of these that are from Mexico, buy this instead of the original American soda, because this has no corn syrup and real sugar. Yes, this has distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Right here you see carbonated water, sugar, caramel color, sulfuric acid, caffeine, natural flavor, agua comboni color. Oh, the rest is in Spanish, I think. This is a great bottle of soda. There's that, or there's regular Coke, which I think is really good. It's better than the American soda, because the American soda has corn syrup, and corn syrup is really bad for your body. It makes you fat. I heard it makes digestion easier because of all the oil. No matter what that, it makes you hungry and pushes down leptin in your body. It makes you hungry. And makes you fat, too. And like 20 minutes later, you're like, hello, brain, I ate. You hear me? I just ate. I'm quoting Dr. Bob on this, and he said, I'm confused. I know you just ate. Your stomach's over 35 inches big. I don't know what's going on, but you're hungry, and you're hungry because your brain's been tricked. Alright, here we go.
Wow, those were profound words. You know, it surprises me that you two white chicks happen to be the two most ignorant people I think I've ever seen on YouTube. Believe it or not,
I've seen worse, because there was this guy who was filming with a camera, and they told him, they said deport illegal aliens, and said that Mexicans are screwing up our country or destroying it. No, they're not destroying it. They're bringing food to us. The thing I hate most about America is how many racist people there are.
Here's another way to express your problem with immigration without being ignorant and completely racist at the same time. If you two white girls didn't spend all your time shopping at Victoria's Secret, you might actually go to a library or pick up a book and read some books on American history, and then you would actually know who was at America first.
Yeah.
And believe it or not,
Indians, but then Mexicans came here later, but then we came apparently. I'm European, but I was born in America. There are a lot of Europeans out there. White people are from Europe usually. Australia, yeah.
you two people are the reason why so many other countries hate America. Because we have to deal with this type of crap, this type of ignorance, racism, but most of all, idiocy.
And
I agree.
And people blame us for wanting them to get the fuck out of our country. Excuse us for wanting to improve our border patrol.
That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. Border patrol for illegal immigrants? You know what? Stuff it.
I see other states contributing. Go back to fucking Mexico, get your fucking green card like everybody else, and then come back, you fucking moron!
You know what surprises me is that you are dumb enough to post that. You know what? They did apologize, and I'll film a video response to that as well. And you know what I want to say about that? Why would you post a video like this? You said you weren't sober. Well, if you're drunk, maybe you should think. Okay, from now on, I got a message for you. Why don't you think twice? And then they just say, "Oh, I'm gonna make this video." They got threatened throughout the entire. They got threatened really bad.
By now I've clearly seen who is the real moron here, and it happens to be you.
It's not that hard. Oh, I need to get a green card. Oh, let me just top the vest. Oh, now what do I do? Oh, okay, deported. You retard.
Shut up.
It's like, and you wonder why we get so pissed off when it's like teachers having to print up separate homework for you because you don't know goddamn English. No.
You know, I don't like to swear, but I have to sometimes. But don't use that kind of language. That is unacceptable. You do not put God in a swear word. So you better shut the front door, which means shut the F up.
How about this? Teachers not holding the rest of the class back because they're trying to teach these assholes how to speak English.
Oh my...
Okay, how would you like if you went down to Mexico and couldn't speak one word in frickin' Spanish? Riddle me that.
My goodness. You're late to your next class because the other teacher is trying to help someone learn English. They're trying to teach them so they will be properly prepared in the United States. Are you that self-absorbed into yourself and only about what you want and what you want to do at that specific point in time when you're at school? Oh, those Mexicans, they make me late for lunch. Mexicans are great cooks.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah. What kind of foods do I like that Mexicans cook? Man, I like burritos. One time for my birthday, I went out to this place and they had like little steaks and the beans. The beans were awesome. And there's this cook I know. His name is Juan. He makes great Mexican food. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, I try everything good.
I know plenty of Mexicans who make the greatest Mexican food ever. And if it wasn't for their great cooking, you probably wouldn't have Taco Bell to stuff your face with.
Yeah, probably. You know what I get at Taco Bell every time I'm there? A burrito, a hard served taco, I think it is. And then I go and I grab a Nacho Bel Grande. Nacho Bel Grande is overall my favorite food they have there. But besides that, they have a KFC there, so I used to get a Snacker, but now I get Chicken Little. Yeah. And it's good food. Really good.
It's obvious that you are not an American citizen. Otherwise, you would have learned English first.
Wow, your stupidity has really shown here. Did you know, Missy, both of you, did you know that English is one of the most hardest languages to learn?
You know, I used to speak Swiss. I understood English, I just didn't speak it, but then I started speaking it. Now I've lost all other languages I could speak. I know a guy who could speak English, German. If you've ever heard about the Columbine Massacre, one guy could speak English, German, and French, and one guy could speak English and German. I know someone who can speak English, German, French, Romish, and Italian. I don't know how you do that, but he also speaks French and went to all those countries.
It's harder to learn than Spanish. It really is. English is one of the most hardest languages to learn, and you sit there expecting people just to pick it up like nothing. Like I said, your stupidity is really, really showing right now.
It's like, speak some goddamn English and get the fuck out of our country.
It's not yours. I don't see your name on the country. Because if you were born here, excuse me, your country? I don't see your name on the country, so it doesn't mean it's your country. So why don't you zip it and shut your big fat mouth?
Oh, and since when did politics interfere with sports? You know, I just hate the fact how the Suns turned into Los Suns. I mean, and a kid getting attacked in school because he wore an American flag t-shirt on Cinco de Mayo. Like, what, you want to change our flag too? What the fuck? This is not fucking Mexico, and Mexicans didn't come here first.
They came here before us. Are you really that much of a racist bigot, or really much of a stuck-up bitch? That's what you two act like, is stuck-up bitches.
Okay?
So I ask you, who really did come to America first?
Wasn't us. Indians came here before we did. Indians came here before anyone. English had it. Mexicans had it. French had it. We didn't. So why don't you just take your words and shove them up your ass. Stuff it.
It certainly wasn't us.
I agree.
Mexicans, oh, sorry, I'll just say it. Illegal Mexicans can go fuck themselves in the ass. Like,
how do you suppose they do that? They would have to cut off their dick and jam it up their ass. Do you think they want to do that? No. You know what? I'm pretty sure that Mexicans don't want to meet you. Or I'm pretty sure that those Mexicans that you are insulting would come up to you and beat the crap out of you if you said that to their face. They might. I don't say that they will, but they would be really fed up with your rancid bullshit that you're talking about.
they always been doing. And the legal ones that are protesting.
Okay. Excuse me. How do Mexicans fuck themselves in the ass? Can you riddle me that? Because I would really love for you to prove that.
Don't want this bill to pass because they have relatives who are legal who want to stay. So in a way, you are betraying us. So burn, motherfucker, burn!
Really? Burn? I want to ask you, since you're a racist bigot, do you even have a brain?
Why don't all of you fucking leave this fucking country? Yeah, I just
Why don't you guys leave?
want to roll you up in a big burrito and just send you on your way. No, you don't want gas from that. Oh my god, you got bad gas. No, I'll have flaming diarrhea.
You know what? You two are such bitches that I'm pretty sure your parents are ashamed. I bet your parents would be ashamed if they saw that video. I'm pretty sure that both of you are the most racist people I've ever met. You are two racist people. Give me a minute because there was something I had to find. trying to find this freaking video I saw recently with this guy who was responding to these girls as well, and the way I found out about it was on Coppervision's video, and when I saw it I was pretty much disgusted. I was more disgusted than I've been. Here we go. Hold up, there's advertisement. Not again. And the thing is, I can't even skip it. Advertisement. And I can even prove that. I don't like that much advertisement. Okay, I'm gonna save this video for later. So, moving on with MrRepzion.
Wow, that is sad. I've said this before in several of my previous videos where I've talked about racism. You girls, you're what makes me ashamed to be even a part of America. This attitude, this mentality that you're showing right here, this blatant racism and mocking, dude, you need to give the Mexicans credits. They make kick-butt burritos.
They do. They make great nachos, too. They make great nachos, great tacos, great burritos, great everything I've ever tasted there. They make such good soda. When my mom didn't drink soda that much, and my sister told her that the Mexican soda that she drank was so good, so my mom took a sip, and went and said that was pretty good. And I met a guy at a party who was talking about Mexican soda with me, and he said that his son brought him Mexican, and he said, "Come on, son, I don't drink that." And he's like, "Drink it, Dad." Or he said, "Drink it." And then I think he tried it, and he was pretty much surprised. Whenever I try that, I'm just like, man, I don't want to stop. I got my girlfriend into that. She really likes Mexican soda. She's like, "Ooh, Mexican soda." And I asked, and she's like, "Yeah, it's way better." Yeah, I have to agree.
And if it wasn't for them, like I said, you wouldn't have Taco Bell, you wouldn't have Mexican food. And believe me, Mexican food is the bomb.
I mean, out of Mexican food, my favorite foods, I don't know. I like Mexican food and Italian food. I'm big into meat. I'm a big meat eater. I eat a lot of meat. It's good stuff.
I love Mexicans. There's nothing wrong with Mexicans. But the fact that you're telling people who even are legal immigrants who have come to America and even have the green card to leave our country really shows how much of a racist bigot you are.
I have to agree. And if you don't know what's the difference between bigot and racist, a racist is someone who believes in the superiority of one race over another, who acts differently, usually negatively, towards a person, a group of people because of their own race. And an example would be the Ku Klux Klan. One thing, that Klan really disgusts me. They burned black people, and I think they should have been. You know what surprises me? Going back to the Columbine massacre that I've talked about, I think in a couple videos. One of the killers named Eric Harris, he was the psychopath one. His friend, he had a friend who was African American, and he was interested in the Ku Klux Klan. He's sick. Excuse me. And bigots a bigot is a narrow-minded person, usually very ignorant and unable to see anyone else's point of view. People can be brought in sitcom, and said all racist bigots know no mean bigot's racist is a racist bigot against a particular race for, especially for his or hers. Yeah. Racist bigot. Hold up. I heard something, but I guess it must have been something else.
Fucking beaners. I swear.
If you guys used that word towards me, I would yell myself hoarse at you. You do not use that word. Never use that word towards me, ever.
Cortez should have finished what he fucking...
You know what I think you should finish what you started? Take both your middle fingers, shove them up your ass, and choke.
started. Shoot you motherfuckers. God, that's what I want to do. Just blow you motherfuckers away. Just be like, boom. Yeah, exactly, you know?
Yeah, and if you did that, you would be risking your own life of going to jail.
What? Like, my friend found 7 illegal Mexicans in his backyard, and he has like a 3-year-old daughter. It's gonna end up like that. Like, we should all buy some frickin' guns. Dude, if I had a shotgun with me and some frickin' illegal came up to me, I'd blow his fucking head off right now.
So what?
Do you think that would solve anything? No, it'd solve you going to jail where you belong.
And some freaking illegal came up to me, I'd blow his fucking head off right now.
So what in the hell are you implying? Really? That if illegal immigrants near a child, that they're going to kidnap that child or rape that, molest that child? What does this have to do with anything? The fact that you're generalizing and stereotyping all Mexicans as these terrible people is disgusting. It's disgusting.
It really is.
I'm just saying. His head would be blown to smitherfucking-reens.
Yeah, and you would go to jail. And I'm pretty sure you can't even control the shotgun. You'd be like, you'd probably fly back because you can't control it. Those are really lethal and make really big bangs. You would probably fly backwards, and then the Mexicans would come up and beat the crap out of you, probably. I mean, if you shot someone with a shotgun, they could file a complaint and you could go to jail. You would go to jail no matter what. I like this video by MrRepzion because he's smart and you two are fucking retarded, fucking ugly bitches.
It's like, you know what? If it looks like you don't have a car and it looks like, you know, you wear shitty ass clothes, and if it looks like you have a...
I'd love to see you dress actually good. You know what? These two girls have disgusted me the most. There were some racist people in my high school, and I was sick of it. If I was your parent, this is what I would feel like. I would feel like this. More than once if I could. If I said, "You're my kid?" Yeah. Not to be rude. That's what I would feel like.
A gallon of water over your shoulder, I will assume that you crossed the fucking border, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's your fucking fault for dressing the way, you know, that you look like. And excuse us for questioning you. You know, cops, they question us too. Like, if you're dressed like a slut, do you think that, you know, we're making it into a big deal?
Yeah, and she's showing off her bottom, her ass.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, why are you spanking it?
Yeah, kiss our asses.
Why don't you guys go kiss each other's asses?
Take that, bitch. Fuckers. Honestly. Hilarious. Go to fucking hell and fuck your Jesus. Fuck you
Now that's the part that pissed me off.
all. Just go fucking die on a cross, why don't you?
Really? I'd love to see you have bigger balls than Jesus, which you never will, because Jesus was a great man. And never swear about Jesus.
I hope you guys get crucified and then burn.
Here's a sign to you. Like AVGN. stick middle fingers up your ass.
Dude, if this was still Rome, if this was Rome, you would all get crucified.
That's where the video ended. And no, 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 no. I don't think if this was still Rome, they would all get crucified. No, 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 no. That was 2013 years ago. That was like over 2,000 years ago. So stuff it, bitch. I know it wasn't 2013 years ago. I made that mistake. That's when Jesus was born. It's 2013 years ago. If you want to talk shit about Jesus, talk to me. I'd love for you to grow some balls, even though you guys are girls. Come up and say it to my face.
I often wonder where people get this mentality of this racist bigotry.
I do too.
And I think this is in a nutshell, this is almost how our education system works, you know? Seems like our education, I'm not attributing education to their mentality, although that could be a contribution, I don't know. But it's just sad.
That video with those racist girls pissed me the fuck off.
This video is sad, it's disgusting, it's repulsive. But more than that, these young ladies are on their way to white supremacy. They should already go ahead and join the white supremacist movement because that's how racist they are. They generalize and stereotype everybody who's a Mexican. But I'm sitting here today and I'm here to tell you that I will defend Mexicans. I don't care whether they're illegal.
I will defend them too.
Or legal. I'm not really...
I will stick up for them too. Because these racist bigots really need to stuff their face with enough Mexican food to know how good Mexicans are. They cook for us too.
Educated on the whole immigration factor and what things shouldn't be done, what things should be done. But I do know that Mexicans are very hard workers.
Yep, they are.
Very hard workers. They will work for low money payment and they will do the best job possible. It's a lot like Chinese people.
I agree.
They have this work mentality that they'll put all their effort and all their power into doing the best job they can. We have Mexicans, and I don't know if they're legal or illegal, and I don't really care which they are, who work and do...
You know what? If you are a racist, you should know that we're all equal in some way.
Yard work next to our house. And I've talked to them a few times. I've told them that they do a fantastic job. And they do. And it just amazes me how these women can get on camera and say these vulgar, disgusting things about Mexicans. Any Mexican. Doesn't matter whether you're legal or illegal. They attributed this to everybody. Anyone who's Mexican. It's sad. Videos like this really make me re-examine America, and America's not perfect. We have a lot of problems, and we have a lot of people like this, and I think people like this are actually on the rise, and white supremacy is still growing, I think. I mean, if you watch my video, the racist tram lady with that Britain boy defends this woman literally just being racist towards blacks publicly on a train, whatever it is. And it's sad. It's sad because these people have this mentality that everybody else of different color or racial ethnicity is the enemy. And I disagree completely. I don't care whether you're Chinese, any color, it doesn't matter to me. I believe people are equal in the sense of having human life, and whether you're black, blue, purple, it doesn't matter what color you are.
Yeah.
You have value as a human being. And you should not be limited by your color, your race, on what you can and cannot do, what you can and cannot achieve, and especially the places you work or where you want to live. I just think that's...
He has a really good point on this.
Wrong, period, flat out. It's racism, and I don't like it. Racism doesn't just apply to black people, it applies to people of all color, of all racial ethnicities. And like I said earlier, these two young ladies are what makes me ashamed to be an...
I'm not racist, but people called me a cracker, and I'm like, oh well. Yeah, I am white.
American. I have to tolerate this stuff, and I have to watch this type of bullcrap. And there's not a whole lot I can do anything about it, besides speak against racism and why I think racism is wrong. But before this video ends, I would like to end it with, I think, a very significant quote against racism. This is by Abraham J. Heschel, I believe. And it says, racism is a man's gravest threat to man. The maximum of hatred for the minimum of a reason.
Here we go with that other video I said I was gonna record. Here you go.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this video of these two girls talking a whole bunch of shit about Mexicans, I did react a little bit like this. Oh, what the fuck? Are you serious with me right now? Oh, hell no, man. Hey, you finding out where these bitches live, right? Because I'm about to beat some sense into they dumb asses.
He had a bat in his hand, a different kind, not like a real baseball bat, just one of those ones that you can just hit a ball with.
And then I calmed down and I told myself, you know what? I'm not gonna be as ignorant as them and just stand up here and be like, F these girls, this and that, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, and then start talking about how bad white people are. I'm not gonna do that, because I know a lot of white people that are cool as hell. They are my friends. They're so friendly. They're good people. Just because these two dumb bitches made this video doesn't represent all white people. For everyone commenting bad things about white people, it just represents themselves and how ignorant and racist and stupid they are for making this.
I'm gonna put both links into the description of my channel. And if you want to watch the original racist white video, which I did not post in my other video, I will put the link in the description. I'll put all 3 videos in there.
Video. But I am gonna stand up here and go over each of their ignorant comments and shit on their lives, and if they ever see this video, they would think twice about what the fuck they said.
It says, for you fucking illegals to go back to your homeland, so grab your burritos and get the fuck out of our country because you make our life a living hell.
First of all, we have a name we like to be called by, just like you. Our name isn't illegals. Our mama didn't name us illegals when she pooped us out of her vagina. And what in the hell makes you think we carry burritos everywhere we go? We're moving out. We need to carry a whole bunch of other shit. What the hell? And then you say we make your life...
They would probably have to move. If they were moving out, actually, as I have to agree, they would probably grab something since they have to move out. Duh, bitch.
To live in hell. When a lot of the hard work done in America is done by illegal immigrants, they do cooking, they do cleaning, they do construction, and we don't fuck with you guys because we fear if we mess with y'all, we're gonna get arrested, and once we get arrested, we get sent right back, and that's not what we want.
They have kids like every 5 fucking seconds. It's just, you want to slap them and like, what the fuck are you doing? Actually, you have to be pregnant for 9 months, and that was a comment. I don't think if MrRepzion touched on that comment, but I had back when I was watching it, when I was recording a video about this. Hold on a minute, my internet is not responding right now. That's one thing I hate about this internet, is it stops responding for a while. Yeah, that's what I hate is when this happens, because it screws up my internet and screws up the video I'm making. I'll be back. I'm gonna go see if I can grab my iPod. Sorry for the inconvenience, but I'm going to have to find that video somewhere else because my computer is being retarded with the internet. Oh, it came back. Now it's not responding again. It's because the internet is fucking retarded. Pardon my language. I'm just getting frustrated that why the internet is not responding. I think it's being retarded right now at the time. Oh, here it is. Number 153. Give me a minute. Dang. Okay, then different one. This is the one about English that MrRepzion touched on.
Bitch, they were learning Spanish their whole lives. You think just in one day we could learn English? Let me see yo ass go to China, go to schooling in China, and then realize that they're holding the whole class back because you don't know Chinese. You were raised with English. You can't just learn Chinese in one day. Same with us. We can't just learn English in one day. And as far as I know, they never hold it back to class to teach anyone English. They will put them in a special group, take them out of that class, and teach them in a different classroom to not hold back the class. So what the fuck you talking about?
This is the one about the gun. Blow his head off.
Girl, you funny. If you try shooting a shotgun, yo ass.
This is the one with the shotgun next.
You were raised with English. You can't just learn Chinese in one day. Same with us. We can't just learn English in one day. And as far as I know, they never hold it back to class to teach anyone English. They will put them in a special group, take them out of that class, and teach them in a different classroom to not hold back the class. So what the fuck you talking about? Girl, you funny. If you try shooting a shotgun, your ass will fly 30 feet back because you can't control it, and then we will walk up to you and beat the crap out of you with that same shotgun for trying to shoot us. Times when people cross the border, they don't have a lot of money, and they're not going to worry about what clothes they're wearing when their most important thing to worry about is to feed their children and themselves. Girl, why you waving your ass around? You know the girl sitting next to you is thinking, oh my god, this girl is waving around her cooch and that shit smells like sardines. This fucking hoe. Clean your ass and clean your coochie. Guys, let's stop worrying about them. They're stupid. They'll be old news sooner or later. And a lot of people are going to start recognizing them wherever the hell they are in the world. And they're going to kick their ass. Thank you guys for watching. Always means so much. Please remember to share this video to your friends and your family and to the people that are just going nuts over these girls because of what they said. And you know, show some love, hit that like button, drop a beautiful comment, and yeah.
I agree with this guy. I think he has a good issue. By the way, to the two girls who filmed that video, and sorry for the inconvenience, my internet did come back up, but no, I was not gonna record because it keeps on flickering on and off for response and not, but whatnot. It's just being retarded anyway. So stay up to date and subscribe. Don't be racist, because then you'll just be a racist bigot. Thank you all for watching. Bye.